Round 3, heat number 1 features Johanne Defay, Tyler Wright, and Sage Erickson. Defay on her home court, Tyler Wright acting as a defending champ, and Sage Erickson trying to get herself into the final series for the first time this season at the championship tour level, compared to what we saw kind of in the mid part of round 3 for the men. Now taking a look. After a few minutes searching for the spot, Tyler Wright jams that first turn off the top. Just a one maneuver ride to take the lead. Now Sage and Johanne will battle for priority. So a 2.33 quickly for Tyler Wright, staying in a nice house with her older brother Owen Wright, also her younger brother Mikey Wright. With a little wave popping up now here at Potts, Johanne Defay will answer back to Tyler's 2.33. Goes down to the bottom, high line off the top, into her second move, a little frontside wrap. Nice cornering insider. She'll hit it off the lip, jams it nice and tight. Defay looking to finish. Floats it out front for the best wave of the morning so far. Now catching up to Tyler Wright halfway through. Quick off the top. Nice snap. She'll recover for a moment and then go down. So Tyler with two waves early.
Once it changes and comes back in, that's when it's going to crank up again. Johanne Defay's opening wave, racing down the line. See how far back on the board her foot is. Right on that kick pad. Generally doesn't move her feet too much on her surfboard. Just finding that sweet spot, finding that groove, and opening up with a lot of turns on this wave right here. So Johanne Defay, pretty solid on her feet, Joe. Doesn't make too many mistakes. You see the technique right there, just in the pocket. Jams it and then just gives it a little bit of a slide maneuver right there, trying to mix it up for the judges. Wave number 1, generally, they just get their feet in the wax, find their flow, and then start to crank it up as the heat progresses.
Her role last season was incredible as we check out her last wave.
Yeah, Tyler scratching into that one right there. Comes off the bottom and just that big jamming wraparound cutback. I like this tail release right here. Just gets that little sliding maneuver. Takes a lot of pressure off her back foot, which, you know, disengages those fins, and she gets that little sliding maneuver. Beautiful sets approaching Sage Erickson with priority, Joe.
Waiting a long time for her opening ride this morning. Sage Erickson getting started, but it's really full on the open face. So taking off in a good spot. Next thing you know, there's nothing left to work with. This is Johanne Defay now, looking to back up the 617. Clean off the top carve for Defay. A little frontside wrap on the second opportunity. Just a quick jam, and now it's starting to race on the inside corner. Belts it off the lip. Defay looking to close this thing out. Hammers it shut in a really messy section. The local said she was not going to get a bad result here in France. She knew that she was going to be able to perform on the home court. She was one of the great performers last year here in the Southwest, and it was great to see her just take over that Rookie of the Year race. It was a breakthrough performer. Let's take another look, Potts.
Yeah, that set rolled through, so there's a little bit of white water on the ocean right there, which generally makes it a little tricky, but Johanne just cruising through the inside. Once it stands up on that inside bank, that's when she really started going to town, unleashing a big turn right there, and then backed it up with a nice closeout snap. So perfect timing there. I like the momentum she built on this wave. She didn't start off too strong, just carving the board, just getting those fins set, waiting for this wave to hit that inside section. She saw it coming. She wanted to be ready for it right here. This is where it starts to steepen up. Bang! Beautiful turn right there, and then finishes off with a nice little closeout jam. So good timing, good rhythm on that wave from Johanne Defay. And this is when we see that wave starting to stand up. She just jams that back foot down. See how much she puts a lot of pressure on that back foot, Joe, keeping the nose of the board out. Those really tight transitions, you've got to really make sure you've got that weight on your back foot, and yet again there, you can see her pushing those fins down into the water, keeping the nose of the board out so she doesn't nosedive. The confidence went through the roof. Here we go, more waves approaching.
Sage looking to get a true start here. First turn of the morning, frontside whip in the pocket, clean. Forehand carve, it's bowling up on the inside, and little misread on the inside corner. She'll have to get out of there. Dreamy little start with that form on the two cutties off the top. Now looking at 8.55, an important ride for Sage Erickson. She has to fade the takeoff and now get back into the pocket. Just searching for some good open face to work with. All setup work to start for the Californian. Little forehand jam. Now she's running down the line. Little racetrack. She'll pull in. Just a little head dip, and she'll pop out of there. Erickson had a 3-1-7 before on the wave where she did 2 carves and then fell in the finish. That'll go into her top 2 for the time being. Now 8:22 remaining.
Yeah, Sage looking for a combination of 2 rides, 14.01. A little bit better there. I like the fact that she just cruised into that wave, didn't try and oversurf it out the back. Let's have a look at the replay here. Caught it a little bit wider on the bank there, so it's going to go a little fat straight away. Tide is affecting it here at the moment. I think low tide's going to be very tricky. Waiting for it. This turn right here, snap. That's better from Sage right there. Just let the wave do all the talking. Let the wave determine what's going to happen. Little head dip right there from Sage. So that is going to go into her top 2, but I think she's still going to be searching for a good score.
During the break, Tyler did get a wave here, Potts.
Yeah, big snap there from Tyler Wright. Starting to find her feet. Right there. I mean, how was that turn from Tyler? That's what she's capable of doing, you know. She cruises along. You think she's not in this heat at the moment. She's needing a big score, 9.83. Tyler can drop 9s easily. Johanne Defay right behind her, trying to improve her situation, looking to better a 6-1-7. Snaps it off the top. Can she come around the section? No. So Tyler Wright gets the best of that exchange.
Sage looks. She might just have to take this one with priority. It's going to shut down quickly, but she'll get one backhand jam and ends up going down. Erickson stays in 3rd. Tyler Wright stays in 2nd. They'll be sent into round 4, and the local making France proud, taking a big win, and she's back in the quarterfinals here at the Roxy Pro. Not acting like a rookie anymore. She's already in her 2nd season on tour, and with a 14-point total, she'll carry that into the quarterfinals.